So WBA president Gilberto Mendoza comes out and speaks on Jake Paul and says that he will be elevated in the rankings and be in a position to fight for a title against Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez for a cruiserweight title. And they even had a face-off around the event with Chavez. And I want to say, a lot of people don't take Jake Paul serious in certain situations, but with him fighting on main cards the way he is, whether he's using it to his advantage or not, whether he's helping the sport out as far as showcasing people or not, it's two things that people don't realize. He's still fighting at this point. Chavez is considered a real boxer, a pro boxer. So, and that's a guy that was on Canelo's resume. So it does make boxers look bad when you have a guy like Jake Paul come in and fight a guy you went 12 rounds with, and basically do the same thing. But also when he gets ranked highly, the way he is right now, especially after having a loss to Tommy Fury, it just shows that the sanctioning bodies and the people who rank people, they're all in on Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? As much as the fans want to say certain things, they look like they're all in on Jake Paul. I mean, the man has been ranked. Not even 2 days after the fight, they already trying to rank him. So he's definitely in a position where he's going to be succeeding in boxing. Everyone else, if you were to lose to a Tommy Fury, you wouldn't be in this position. And people will say, "Oh, it's because they come out to see him." I don't think a lot of people came out over this weekend to see him and Chavez specifically. I think it was more so of the undercard and Chavez. Because I've seen Jake Paul fight other names recently that wasn't as big as a Chavez, and it wasn't as successful as this. It was a successful fight, but the undercard wasn't better. So yeah, a lot of people came out to see this undercard and Chavez. But if they can't keep letting Jake Paul kind of get more recognition than these other boxers, it's gonna be kind of sad. It's gonna get normal after a while because it's happening right now. It went from a point where they said, we want to see Jake Paul fight certain people. Then they said, we want to see him fight real boxers, and we want to see if he can knock out this guy and everything else. At a certain point, this is the only person they're gonna want to see after a while, even after a loss. Now, if you're a pro boxer and you get a loss, and it's like, man, this dude trash. But then when Jake Paul, if he loses to Tommy Fury, it's like, oh man, I want to see him fight a pro boxer. He did fight a pro boxer. I want to see him fight another one. He did. He did. He has very low standards when it comes to his entertainment value or what he needs to do. That's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like I'm judging him just like I'm judging any other boxer, and his fights are not entertaining. As far as his fights alone have not been entertaining since I would say Woodley, but more so like Askren, Ben Askren, those type of guys, but it hasn't really been that entertaining like that. After a while, you just going to see a knockout. So people are like, whoa, then you're going to want to see the next fight. But at this point right now, those little 10 round, 8 round fights they having, that Jake Paul's having with guys, that's not it. If you're a pro boxer, it's gonna embarrass you even more. That should be embarrassing what Chavez did this weekend. People don't even want to talk about it. His dad was like, yeah, he gave away the fight. He didn't lose it, he gave it away. So that was a horrible performance. Horrible. On both sides. And it's like so many people ask guys to retire all the time. That's one of the fights where people should ask both of those guys to retire. I don't know why it's such a people want to treat stuff with like people are kids or something. Man, these grown men, older than me, bro. They need to make some of these fights a lot more exciting. If Jake Paul gonna be involved like this, he has to let his hands go just like everybody else. Chavez has to let his hands go like everybody else. Jake Paul was punching, but I'm saying, in most cases, that doesn't mean anything. We seen that. I seen that with the Wilder fight. Wilder was punching most of the fight. The other guy wasn't. Nobody was focused on the other guy. But with Jake Paul, it's like they focus on Chavez, but not him. Man, he needs to bring some entertainment value to the fight too. Go for a knockout or something if Chavez ain't punching back. Like, what are we talking about? It was boring. All around it was boring. It was boring. It's almost like the fight should have never happened. And, you know, I don't know if people gonna hold it accountable. Then I told people Zerto Ramirez's name is being mentioned with Jake Paul. His name is really being mentioned in that fight. They're really trying to have Jake Paul in the cruiserweight fight. I know a lot of people are sitting up here saying, we want to see Jake Paul, Zerto Ramirez versus Apatai, but the sanctioning bodies are thinking about trying to make Zerto versus Jake Paul. That's what they're serious about right now.